Hi, Amber here, and whether you are new or returning, welcome. And I hope that this gentle flow practice that we do today will help you to move your body in a joyful way that feels good to you, as well as maybe, perhaps, that's just to bring you some kind of peace or wellness during this time as you return back to class or teaching or whatever it is that you have going on right now. So we're going to come to our mat. You don't really need to have any prompts for today's practice, although if you would like to have a blanket, sometimes that can be nice, little extra support and comfort for you today as we find a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you. So if you want to sit on a blanket or a cushion, you can. Otherwise, no big deal. You can just sit where you're at on your mat. And just find a comfortable seat with an upright spine. So really let your sitting bones root down towards the earth while you also lengthen up through the crown of your head, sitting up tall, finding a good posture. And then just let it relax a little bit so it's not too stiff. So shoulders relax down away from your ears. Your eyes may be open or closed at this time. And we'll just start by gently focusing in on your breath. So just start to breathe gently in and out through your nose. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. And breathe out. And just continue as best as you can to follow along with the steady, rhythmic breath today throughout your practice. And as you sit here, finding a place of stillness for a moment and connecting to your breath, which really is one of the most important parts of our yoga practice, I invite you to just take a moment and set an intention for your practice. So the intention can be anything that feels good to you, especially as you maybe you're making transitions, moving into different things. We're going to do some practicing of grounding today as well, so finding some stability amidst changes or chaos or things that you might be faced with, challenges you might be dealing with, or confusion, or just trying to navigate the waters of whatever is going on around you. So maybe it's finding a place of inner peace and stillness amidst things that might be shifting or moving around you. Maybe it's just like, as we say in yoga, you're doing a gentle flow today. Maybe it's just try to find a way to go with the flow of things and, just take it as it comes. Whatever it is for you that you're feeling, maybe just focusing on taking really good care of your health and well-being. So just take a moment to set an uplifting, positive intention for the energy that we put into our practice today. And as you sit here with your breath and with that intention, if your eyes are closed, go ahead and open them. Inhale to reach your arms overhead. So really stretch, reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling or the sky as high as you can. And then exhale, send your right hand towards your left knee. Left hand reaches behind you as you turn to look out over your shoulder, coming into a little seated twist. As you inhale, you want to really sit up tall, find that length in your spine first. And then exhale to gently twist from there. Take one more breath in. And one more breath out as we start to warm up. Just getting started here. Inhale, look forward, gently unwind from your twist. Reach your arms overhead again, and exhale, take it to the other side. Turn to look out over your right shoulder this time. Remember, lengthening up through the crown of your head, even as you twist. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, look forward, gently unwind from your twist. Like just roll your shoulders up by your ears and roll them down and back. So to move with the breath, inhale, shoulders up, exhale, down and back. One more time, just little shoulder rolls here, releasing any tension going on there. Let your shoulder blades relax down your back. Begin inhale, tilt your chin up towards the ceiling for a moment, stretching along the front of your neck. Next inhale, come back through center. Exhale, chin to chest, chest to chin, stretching along the back of your neck. Okay, feel that. And just slide your chin over to one side. You might even tilt back if and only if that feels good to you. A little head roll over to the other side, checking in with your neck. And then you can make your way back through the center and just lift your chin back up to neutral from here. If you're sitting on a blanket or anything, we can just scoot that off to the side for now and slide your feet behind you and make your way onto your hands and knees for tabletop. You can always put a little blanket or something under your knees if you'd like some extra padding there. Fingers spread wide, shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees with a flat back. We're going to move right into cat and cow. Inhale, look forward. After relax down towards the earth as your tailbone lengthens up into your cow. And exhale, draw your navel into your spine as your tailbone tilts towards the earth into your cat. Inhale, shift forward, back into your cow. And exhale, into your cat, gazing towards your navel. Just a couple more times here, gentle warm-ups for your spine. And then make your way back through the center. From here, shift your seat to your heels, child's pose. Knees can be staying close together or apart. And stretch your arms out in front, or you can form a pillow with your hands. Breathe here. Just know that you're welcome to come back to this or any other resting pose at any time. And then inhale, shift forward back to tabletop. Fingers spread wide, shoulders over your wrists, or you can take your wrists out a little wider than your shoulders if you'd like. Begin to crawl your toes under, lift your hips up, lift your knees up to downward facing dog, forming the upside down V with your body. You might have a little bend in your knees or your legs may be straight. Shake your head loose if you love me. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Making a little movement, especially this first go around. Feel good to you. You might bend one knee and then the other. Kind of feel that out for your downward facing dog. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, lift your heels off the earth. Exhale to bend your knees. Inhale, step your feet forward to meet your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Just let your head hang over your legs. So you might have a little bend in your knees here. Hands may or may not touch the floor. Shoulders stay relaxed. Breathe in. Breathe out. Return back to that intention. Then begin to press down through your feet. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders up and back and come to standing. Your feet parallel to one another. Really root down through the soles of your feet while you lengthen up through the crown of your head. Shoulders relax down and back, standing in a nice, tall, good posture here for a mountain pose, Tadasana. And really feel your feet grounded towards the earth here. Find that stability, that ease, that peace within this pose. And as you navigate whatever might be going on right now, maybe you're feeling a little bit unstable or wavering in different ways. Things moving and changing, shifting around you. And now you can always come back to your breath and find that sturdy, steady ground within you. So take a moment, just be at peace with that. Take your left hand to your waist. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, slide it over alongside your ear, little side body stretch. Inhale, come back up again. Exhale, release. Take that hand to your waist, other side. Left arm reaches up. Exhale, reach it over. Inhale, come back up again. Exhale, release. And just kind of shake it out a little bit. So we're going to move into, like I said, a gentle flow here. Do simple, just a gentle sun salutation. Just go at your own pace and do what you can. So standing in our mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. So lengthen your spine, crown of your head lengthens forward. Palms of your hands to your knees or your waist. Exhale, fold, hands touch the floor. Inhale, step your right leg back behind you. Exhale, lower your right knee. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, find your low lunge. Exhale, hands back down to the earth. Inhale, step that left foot back to meet the right. Exhale, send your feet to your heels, child's pose. Inhale, shift forward to come into a little knee plank here. Send your chest a little bit forward, navel drawn in tight, forming a straight line with your body. Exhale, with your hips staying lifted, start to bend your elbows in towards your body as you lower your chin and chest. With your hips still lifted, this is 8-point pose. Exhale, lower your hips, or inhale, lower your hips, shoulders roll back, thumbs in line with ribs, cobra. Exhale, lower back down, curl your toes under, and back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, knees bent. Inhale, step your feet forward to meet your hands. Exhale, fold. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come up to standing. We'll do this a little faster on the other side. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale to lower your knee. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, low lunge. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Inhale, right foot back to meet the left. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come forward, knee plank. Exhale, lower, 8-point pose. Inhale, high or low cobra. Find your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, knees bent. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to standing. Sweep your arms overhead. And exhale, palms to heart center. Breathe in. Breathe out. And just notice how you feel. If you feel a little more awake, a little more stretched out in your body. Coming back to your mountain pose. And from here, we'll step your right foot back and come to your hips are facing the long end of your mat, coming to a wide leg stance. Take your hands to your waist and make sure your hips are level and facing forward. We'll start to pivot on your left foot, so it's your left toes are facing out towards the short end of your mat. If you look down, your left heel should be in line with your right arch. I'm going to put a little bend in that left knee, so it's stacked right over your ankle. Inhale, arms up to a T. Exhale, look out over your left fingertips, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana B. Breathe. Inhale, slide your right arm down your leg, left arm reaches up and over, exalted warrior. Exhale. Inhale, come back up, warrior 2. Exhale, slide your left elbow alongside your left knee. Right arm reaches either straight overhead or it feels okay in your shoulder. Slide it alongside your ear. Side angle. Breathe in. Breathe out, feeling straight line through your body from your right toes all the way out through your right fingertips. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release your arms down, straighten your leg. Pivot on your left foot, so your toes are facing in front of you. Open up your right toes, other side, for the bend in that right knee. Inhale, arms up to a T. Find your warrior 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, side angle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release your arms down to the side. Straighten your leg and pivot on your feet so they're both facing right in front of you. Take your hands to your waist. Inhale, lengthen your spine and stand up tall. And then exhale, begin to hinge at your hips and fold forward. You might keep a little bend in your knees or you might straighten your legs. From here, you can take your hands and keep them on your waist. You could take them to your shins or you could take them to the floor. Choice is yours. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Come back to your breath if you lost track of it. Or wide leg forward fold. And turning ourselves upside down for a moment. Steadily breathing through it, handling it in a healthy way. So when we feel like life is turning upside down around us, we can find healthy means to manage that. Inhale your hands up to your waist. Press down to your feet and come back up to standing. And from here, you might shimmy your feet a little closer together. Step back up to your mountain pose, Tadasana. And from here, take your palms to heart center. From your mountain pose, start to root down through your right foot, through your right leg. Look forward, find a steady gazing point. It's called drishti, something you can focus on. Begin to slide your left knee out to the side. Take your left heel to your right ankle. Option one, you could stay right here. Or maybe you start to walk your foot up your leg, either above or below your knee. Keep your palms at heart center. You might take them out to the side. This can really help with balance, or maybe you grow your branches overhead. And finding that stability, rooting down, connecting to your roots, even if you're wavering or shaking a little bit. Stay with that steady, even breath and feel grounded through that standing foot. Tree pose, Vrikshasana. Inhale, bring that front knee forward. Exhale, release your feet down. Just kind of shake it off a little bit, shake it out. Let it go. Then we'll do the other side. So mountain pose, root down this time through your left foot, through your left leg. Let's all start with your palms at heart center. You slide your right foot, your right knee out to the side, heel to ankle, and then optional, take whichever variation of your tree pose that you're feeling called to today. Remember, you can just keep both your feet on the floor, especially if you feel a little extra unbalanced or not sturdy today. Wherever you go, just try to stay where you can maintain that steady, rhythmic breath. And this side might feel a little different than the other. Inhale, bring your front knee forward. Exhale, release both feet down to the floor. Again, just kind of shake it off a little bit, shake it out. We'll come back to mountain pose, back to standing here. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Take a deep breath in through your nose. This time, exhale, big old sigh out through your mouth. As you release, fold forward. And then press onto your feet. Inhale, come back up, reach your arms overhead. And exhale, big breath out. Let go of whatever's stressing you out, whatever you're holding on to at this time. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Let it loose. Dive down. This time we'll take a couple breaths here. Uttanasana. Find a moment. Find a moment of stillness within the flow. If you're ready, begin to bend your knees enough so your hands can touch the floor beside your feet. Step one foot back, followed by the other, coming to downward facing dog. And pedal it out if you want for a moment here. Just breathe. Inhale, shift forward to plank. So again, you can always lower to your knees like we did before, or stay up like I'm doing here, optional. Try to keep your hips in line. So you don't want your hips like shifting downward. That's not going to really be good. Try to keep your hips in line with your spine, forming a straight line with your body, engaging your core. Take one more breath in. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. And inhale, shift forward to plank. Kind of let your breath move with you, almost like an ocean tide. Inhale, exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Just one more time. You've got this. Inhale, forward to plank. Just go with the flow of it, where it takes you. Exhale, downward dog. One more breath in here. And then exhale, lower to your knees. And then we'll lower all the way down to your stomach. And rest for a moment. Take a breather. And now we'll come on to your forearms. So shoulders over your elbows. Shoulders relax down and back. Navel draw in. It's really easy to just kind of completely relax your core here, but just a little bit you want to draw it in to protect your spine. We don't want to be pinching our lower back here. Glutes and legs can just hang out and relax behind you. Chest gently coming forward, very subtle. Your gaze just out in front of you, on the floor in front of you, so we're not craning our head up or down. Sphinx pose, very simple, supported back bend. Be really nice if you're feeling any tension in your back, and just come back once more to your breath and to that intention that you set for your practice today. We'll take one more breath here. And then exhale, lower your chest back down. And then press back up through tabletop. Take your knees out about as wide as your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. And sink your seat to your heels for a wide knee child pose. Stretching your arms out in front of you. And feel a nice resting place or release in your back. And know that you can always trust yourself. You've handled everything that's coming up to this. So you can handle whatever comes to you now. You have the ability. Just trust yourself. Let yourself be. Inhale, come back up to tabletop. From here, just slide your feet over to one side. I'm going to transition on to your back. So just take a few moments here to transition onto your back. And once you get there, just stretch your legs out in front of you. Stretch your arms back towards the wall behind you. And just stretch your body long. So almost pretend someone's pulling on your fingertips towards the wall behind you. Pulling on your toes towards the wall, going in that direction. And just stretch your body long. Take one more big breath in through your nose. And exhale with a big old sigh out through your mouth as you release your arms down to the side and make any final movements or adjustments that you're feeling called to make here to set yourself up for Shavasana, for our final pose of the practice, our corpse pose. So again, there's no rush to get here. If you want to put a little blanket or cushion under your head like a pillow, you can always roll up a blanket or pillow and slide it under your knees. If you're someone who feels tension in your back, so you can do that as well. But just take your time to get as comfortable and relaxed here as you possibly can. And just trust yourself that you know what that looks like for you. You know what that is. And once you get there, just let yourself completely relax here. Let your whole body sink into the floor. Your back and your shoulders relax down towards the earth, feeling supported by the ground beneath you. Allow your eyes to gently close as you return back to your natural breath. You settle in here for Shavasana, letting everything else go, taking this time out to just let your whole body release and absorb the benefits of your gentle flow yoga practice today. Just give yourself, even if you feel like really busy right now, just try to give yourself at least these next couple minutes here to just be. To the crown of your head, your forehead, to relax, eyes, cheeks, jaw, relax, neck, shoulders, upper back, and chest, relax, mid back, abdomen, lower back, hips, relax, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, and toes, all relaxed. Front of your body, back of your body, whole body, all relaxed. Just take another breath here. And as you're ready, start to make any little movements with your body that feel good to you. Just gently waking back up, coming out of Shavasana. So you might wiggle your fingers, your toes, make any little stretches, your arms or legs. Again, just whatever, anything goes here. Eventually, as you're ready, just bring your knees in towards your chest. And gently roll over to your right side. And just pause for a moment here in your fetal pose. Life is available only in the present moment. Thich Nhat Hanh. And then gently begin to make your way back up to your seat. And as you do so, just take a brief moment here of gratitude towards yourself for taking this time out to come to your mat to do something really good for your mind and body. Come back to your seat. As you come back to your seat one more time, let's just inhale, reach your arms overhead, and exhale, hands back down to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. I hope that practice, you found it helpful, and then you can come back to it at any time. Take care. Try to make it a great day.